Welcome to the Fox 25 Zip Trip in Holliston today. This is a beautiful morning, and we are going to see some great community spirit. Travis, did you ever think this would happen in Holliston?
I think it's great. I mean, obviously the 300th helped, and they were interested to come, and so we're just happy because obviously it gives our small businesses a moment in the spotlight, and so it's just a perfect time for them to be here.
I know, it's great, and it's a perfect day, and we're going to show off all of the great stuff that happens in Holliston.
Yeah, and so they went around all during the week too, so they got some great footage. So they showed the whole town in the beginning of the program, and now they're just right here in front of the Congregational Church next to Town Hall. Again, like you said, the weather turned out. Of all the days this week, this was the day to do it.
How do you feel being one of Holliston's oldest businesses? What does this mean to you guys?
I'm tired this morning. I'm only kidding. No, I love being in Holliston. The town has been so good to us and my dad over all these years. We are very, very blessed to live here and have a business here. We love this town.
You make so many people happy in town. It's always great to get there and see what you've got for sale, and I always find what I need.
We do. We try hard. Carol does a lot of the buying, and so she really knows what the ladies like, and most of our clientele is moms and kids. So we keep working at it. We're gonna be here for a long time.
I like to hear that. You've been a news reporter in Holliston ever since you moved here, but you're on the print side. Tell us what it's like to be here today.
Wow, what a production. It's like the circus came to town. And like, wow, all this stuff. They got a drone up there. It's so many things going on. Everywhere you look, there's something happening, and they're capturing it all on film. It's awesome.
Yeah, there's a lot to see in Holliston. I'm glad it's being shown to everybody.
Yeah, this is a great advertisement for our community. I love it. I hope a lot of people find the show, find our town, and enjoy us.
So tell me, what do you think about this? You know, you've been in Holliston a long time. What's your thoughts on getting this much recognition, so many people enjoying the businesses and the personalities we have in town? How does this make you feel?
This is good. This is like the 300 over, because it's a great time to celebrate Holliston, and I'm really glad that it's getting the attention that it is. It really is worth it.
It's a small business moment.
This
Definitely.
is like an economic coordinator's dream to have something like this happen. How does it feel?
It is so much fun. It's really surreal, but I think like tomorrow, the day after, I'll look at all the pictures and I'll be like, whoa, that was amazing.
It is a super day for town, for sure. How much work was it ahead of time?
Well, we did a lot of coordinating with 25 News, and then they came out. We did some B-roll. We took everybody around to like Happy Goats Farm. We did some goat yoga. We went down to Blair Square, so we showed them around. Really just working with the station. They're really great people to work with. We just coordinated really well, and everything was just okay, let's just make it work.
Greg, Dancing Arts Center has been around for how long in Holliston?
So the school was established in 1978, and myself and Patrick Notaro, the other co-owner, have been running it since 2013.
You have brought the arts to Holliston in a really big way. Tell us about yourself.
Hi, I'm Trevor Pinner Parsons. I did all of my ballet training at Dancing Arts Center growing up, and now I'm a professional ballet dancer with the Indianapolis Ballet.
Is that a wonderful dream come true?
It's absolutely. I joke that if I won the lottery, I would still go to dance the next day. It's just getting paid for what I love to do. I feel absolutely wonderful being able to perform for everyone that saw me growing up, all throughout my life. And I completely agree. There's so much that dance can offer you other than a professional career, just discipline and getting to know yourself and your body and work ethic. So, yeah.
Pinecrest has been around a long, long time. How does it feel in the 300th year to have the course doing so well?
it feels great. It's like all the work that the committee has done and the town has done, and this is like a huge success for the town, and to happen during its 300th anniversary. It just shows that when you persevere and keep going through the ups and downs of a projects and so forth, that you can really come to a great place. And Pinecrest is in a great place right now. Last year, we had 42,500 rounds. That's the most we've ever had in a golf season. And you know, it just speaks for itself that there's so many people that take advantage of Pinecrest with all the improvements we've made over the years, and they've all come out of the revenue of the course. It never cost the town a penny, and we've given the town money from the revenue every year into the general fund, and it's a win-win all around.
Evan, tell me a little bit about the start of Boston Honey.
Well, this actually all started back in 1996 right here in town in our backyard of our house. This started as a backyard hobby with just a couple of beehives and my dad just getting into and interested into it. Now, we have over 4,500 colonies spanning across Massachusetts, New York, and Georgia.
What's one of the joys of having a business here in Holliston?
One of the biggest things we've seen is how much the community supports us. The town folk are absolutely incredible and are very, very dedicated to supporting local businesses. And they did that not just for us, but every other business in town. And that's why it's so special being a part of this community, because the town folk really show up for their businesses.
As a fairly new business person in Holliston, how do you feel today?
I feel really, really, really excited. I will say, I kind of feel like I've moved in from being the newbie on the block to feeling like integrated within the block. It's wild to think like 4 years ago, I picked up the keys to that place thinking I was going to be part of this very, very active, vibrant community. But then we actually watched businesses around us close. We watched people were scared to come out. It was a really, really wild time, but to see it today, to see what's happening downtown, how we're revitalizing downtown, how we're reimagining connection, reimagining this, it's so exciting. I get to see it every day within the walls of the wilderness of the Bird and Bear. But like, I've been hopeful and honestly praying for this block for 4 years.
All right, we're having a good time here in Holliston this morning, and we want to talk about the Mudville Baseball Club. Of course, you know there's a Mudville section where traditionally Casey after that, it's a home call for Situate. This is Peter Citizen, correct? Everybody's got a nickname here?
Exactly. When I came into town, I was just looking for softball to play, and the leader of our team, after one of the games, came up to me. He's like, "Hey, you're pretty good. Would you like to play?" And I'm like, "Mudville, really? You want me on your team?" And it just was nice to be invited, and it's an honor.
Locally.
Locally, and it is an honor, and we're not just representing Holliston. All the guys in the team are originally from Holliston, and it's Holliston based, and we go around and we play this brand of baseball and enjoy it and make friends.
Right. Happy 300 to Holliston as well. Thank you for being so hospitable. We had a great time. Thank you all very much. Again, next week in Western, it's going to ensure the weather will be nice.
Do you always have this much fun on the zip trips?
We had more fun in Holliston, I think, than we normally do. So, yeah, we try to have fun. But it's a great crowd here. We had a good time. It's an awesome community, and we're thrilled to have been out here today.
So glad to hear that. I'm curious, how do you pick the towns for the zip trips?
It's really pretty random. We've done this for 21 years now, so we've hit every community probably at least once, sometimes twice. So we try to balance it out to make sure, okay, well, Holliston, we were last year, I think, in 2007. That's a long time. Let's go back. And we try to we do 8 of them every year, so we try to make sure that we're kind of got every part of the state covered. But other than that, it's just sort of a random thing. Where have we not been in a while? Holliston, well, let's go.
Are you part of that that decision process?
A little input, seeing I've been involved with this from the very beginning for 21 seasons now, or 21 seasons. And so they kind of lean on you and say, well, what do you remember from wherever, and what place haven't we been? So they kind of lean on me a little bit for some of that, but it's really a group effort in determining what towns we go to.
So what is different maybe in Holliston from when you were here in 2007?
What I'm thinking about here, and I'm not sure it was different then, but it struck me now, is the small business atmosphere here and some of the really wonderful stores you have and how the town has supported them So that kind of struck me this time around.
That's great. That's what we've been trying to work on all these for a long time with our economic development coordinator and all of that stuff. Yeah.
Worked out well. Job well done.
So doing this for 21 years, what takeaways do you have about the Zip Trip communities in general? What are the similarities, the differences, things in common?
Well, every town is very proud of what it has to offer. Every town has an interesting history and its own history. And I think what is best about it is they're excited to see us. So generally, when a news crew comes into town, it's bad news, something went wrong, someone's in trouble. But this is totally the opposite of that. We're coming in to highlight the good things of the town. It's a celebration of the community, and people embrace that and really appreciate us coming in and doing that. So to me, that's the big payoff, is coming in and being positive, sort of good news, if you will, as opposed to other things when you're usually coming into town for something that may have been tragic that happened.
That's a really good point. So is this the best part of your job?
The people I work with are the best part of my job. Brittany Everett over here and Karen Levy, they put it all, Brittany does all the hard work. She puts it all together, does an amazing job. We kind of ride in and then take things over on the day of the Zip Trip. But yeah, coming to the community, meeting everybody is great. And it's also a good opportunity for our crew to get out, do something different, and we kind of have a little bonding experience during the summer. So it's nice.
Thank you so much for celebrating our 300th with us.
It's been a pleasure, and happy 300th to Holliston.
I hope you've enjoyed the celebration of our 300th birthday with the businesses and the people that make this a great town. For Heartbeat of Holliston, this is Chryso Lawless.